What is that? Wait, how'd you clap? How'd you just clap, bro?
Welcome back to Two Bored Yonkos, guys. We finally watched Stranger Things, the finale. Like, we gotta talk about it.
There's a lot to talk about.
There is so much to unpack. What did we see? What did we just watch?
Bro, I don't know, bro. There were just so many plot holes for me.
Oh, man, we're going to start there.
Let me give you a review, though, because like how we always start. Sorry, I jumped a step.
What did you think?
My review for Stranger Things has to be probably a 5 out of 10, which is... I know, I'm sorry. Which is, it's streaming service. I would wait for it to stream on service. Like,
don't go to the movies for
$5
that.
Tuesday, potentially, but not opening night for me. I'm just talking about the finale, season 5, not the whole series. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Mike, what's your thoughts? Review.
You know what? I feel like I am in the same boat as you. Like, maybe it was a solid, 6 for me.
Yeah.
You know? I just felt like they left too many questions on the table.
Too many questions.
Like, I want a few, but most of the questions I want them to be answered.
Yes.
And I want them to be answered not just in a 5-minute fight scene, you know?
Right.
Let's talk about what grinded your gears. What pissed you off?
Okay, if I had to pick one, there was a lot of moments probably that pissed me off that I'm thinking right now in my head. But the number one thing that pissed me off the most was the final fight, bro.
Oh,
the final fight with the mind flare. And I get it, right? They did a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
Like, Vecna's like, he never controlled me. Like, that was your theory, that Vecna was being controlled. That was everyone's almost theory, right?
I thought so.
But he wasn't the big bad. It was the mind flare that initially set this off, right?
Right.
It was the domino effect. And the mind flare, you knew had some sort of intelligence because he, the way he covered the humans at first, right?
Absolutely.
And then humans but you're telling me he couldn't kill one of them?
Not one?
Wait, bro, one?
No, I feel
There's
that.
10 people there. And then the other thing that pissed me off, including that final fight, is what I'm bringing at, is where are all the demigorgons? Where are all the demi-dogs? Where are the bats?
Yes.
Where are the things that he was bringing to the other world that were scary? It's just deserted, bro.
Yeah, it felt like I thought he was going to have an army.
He does have an army.
Waiting. And it's
right.
And I think the reason they said 11 or all the kids were able to get to him, and I think the Duffer Brothers, am I saying it right? The Duffer Brothers?
The Duffer Bros, yep.
Yeah, the Duffer Brothers, they stated that Vecna wasn't expecting them, not in a million years, to ever do something that's so crazy to catch him off guard. And you know what? It's I call bullshit.
Yes.
How are you using Will as a spy this entire time? You can enter his mind.
Yes.
You literally got him back, and you literally was like, I am stronger than you.
Yes.
Trying to make him submit to you, and you can't tell me that you didn't go into this dude's memories, which he stated in that monologue. Vecna knows all my memories. It's okay, so we're just telling this dude the plan. And if Vecna had access to your memories this entire time, why didn't he just go, you know what, before I even do this, what I'm going to do, let me just access this dude's memories just in case no one's going to try to fight me back on this. You know?
Yes, bro. But you also can't give him that either because he went through 11's head. Remember?
Yes.
He stops 11. He's like, where are they? And then he figures out, that Callie number 8 cloned or hid them from that room. But for him looking at 11's head, he would have saw that conversation.
Absolutely, he should have.
He should have saw that. So it's even if it's now I should think about this.
Yes.
He disappears from that world because they do end up they're about to kill him. Remember, he disappears from that world. Then he should have went, and then he messed with Hopper. And I thought that was the one good part was that Hopper scene because you were on the edge. You're like, oh, Hopper's
absolutely.
But if he's gonna do that to Hopper, then dude, you have to realize they have a plan set in motion here I should cover my back, my physical body, even though like in my whole world, like maybe I would have never thought of it. Maybe they are planning something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real.
What else are the Demogorgons at the casino gambling? What are they doing?
Backstage, putting on makeup.
You know, like, yo, how do I look, bro? Like, the final fight's about to happen, you know? Like, how do I look? Like, what are they doing?
It was just horrible, man.
Put people there. You put security. Like, bro, come on now.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
What's with the final boss being 5-minute fight scene?
Yes, bro. Yes.
And so in season 1, what I really enjoyed was the hazmat suits. You know, they're like all like. We got.
They don't know if they can breathe the air, the spores, whatever.
The spores are gonna come into our throat. You know, and then all of a sudden, like, they're just like, screw it. We're just gonna go into this other world. We don't care about oxygen. Yeah. It's like, what does this dude breathe? Like, it's okay now.
Yeah,
it's fine. We could just be in the upside down forever.
They got that plot armor, bro.
Yeah, so much plot armor. Speaking of plot armor,
go for it.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it.
Yes.
Remember when she shot the little flare thing, and it caused the vacuum.
The wall. You're talking about when Nancy shot the thing in the air again, in the hole in the wall.
In the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Just started sucking everything out, and everything, like it's like a black hole or whatever.
Yep.
How are 3 humans walking through? Just nonchalant, and you have 11 stoic.
Yeah, slow.
It's
stuck in cars that are like 1,000 pounds.
A tombstone getting ripped off the ground. I'm like, okay, but you, 125 pounds, 11.
Bro.
You're safe.
You're straight.
Like, they're just standing normal. What should we do?
Trust me, Hopper. If I would make that scene again, it'd be trust me, Hopper. She steps out, gets vacuumed. Hopper's like, yay.
Like, literally, that's what should have happened.
Bro, that's crazy.
And you know, it's like, I feel like Vecna as a character, as a villain, was like, he didn't deliver.
Yeah,
like, the character was cool. Mm-hmm. The acting for it was amazing.
He was great.
But I just felt like as a villain itself, he did not deliver on any of the promises he was spitting to Nancy. I'm going to get rid of your family and your friends and all this. It's like, well, there's 10 of us here and you haven't deleted anybody.
Right, 100%, bro.
For this Max scene, hold on. If we're going to talk about the Max scene in the hospital,
go off.
Which is really pissing me off. He sends Demogorgons to take the kids like it's nothing. Yeah. They entered the house.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But why did it feel like these Demogorgons had a knock?
He hit the dog. Yeah, he hit the dog.
He's like, oh, she's sleeping.
Yeah.
No one's there anyway. Like,
but he sends it for one girl, one little girl.
And how did Max even graduate? Like,
that's factual. She was had a coma for 2 years.
2 years. And you're in a coma for 2 years and you just instantly, like, not brain. Like, what is going on?
If I was in Hawkins, I'd be valedictorian like Dustin.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's actually, I didn't think of that point, though. How did she graduate?
Yeah,
there's no way.
How did she catch up? She was just bedbound after that. Like, she's just studying nonstop.
Crazy, bro. I mean, there were so many plot holes. Because another one, if Will is part of the hive mind, like we were saying, he should have been getting hurt too.
Oh, my goodness.
He should have been getting hurt too.
Thank you. I was over my head.
Over your head, right? But like, because it's like, oh, it's a hive mind. If we hurt the monster, it's going to hurt Vecna. Well, it should be hurting Will.
It should have hurt Will.
Did it just stop?
And it just stopped. Everyone's like, all right, cool. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Will's like, I'm good now.
And this air is breathable. We're good.
It's good. I can breathe. So let's talk about the mind flare. Was it a big upset for you when 100%, you saw?
Bro. Well, you called it out, right? And I was like, so he called it out in a previous episode.
Yep.
So Mike did call it.
The low legs.
And the more I looked at it, I'm like, he's right. The thing looked like teeth that looked like in the cave. It looked like little legs in the air. I'm like, dude, he has to be onto something.
Yeah.
And then once they introduce him, I'm like, oh my gosh, like he is, that's him right there. And then like, it's just like, dude, like he run again. And here's another thing that grinds my gears. And this is why I'm saying it's a mid at best. Bro.
Tell me,
it's mid at best.
Man.
I might even drop it another point the way we're talking about it, bro. Mid at best. Nancy's over here like, I'll be the bait. You know what I mean? Shoots the gun and she's like, everyone else is up that mountain in less than 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
What are they? Like Spider-Man? Like, wait, I can't even climb up 2 flights of stairs.
That quick. Oh my goodness. No, I felt that. I was so mad. They didn't bring any rope. I was trying to figure out. He's like, we got to get to the up on top of the mountain. And I'm like, okay, but how? No one brought rope, and this dude almost fell off of the like the little satellite.
Bro, and you got to imagine Mind Flayer has to be, if you looked at 11,
Mind Flayer's
jumping
huge.
on top of, he's huge, bro.
Huge.
And you're saying he's on top of the mountain, so it's like, you can't even say, oh, the mountain must have been short. Like the Mind Flayer, when 11 jumped at the Mind Flayer.
And how hard is it to step on? Step on like
one person, bro.
One person.
One
you
person.
couldn't get one?
You
couldn't get
long,
one.
Look at your long arm. Like, dude, is this so hard? You're already there.
You get one. And you know what throws me off? It throws me for a loop because they make 11's intro to the fight of the Mind Flayer super epic.
Yeah.
She throws a rock. The Mind Flayer's like, yeah. You're like, oh, bring it on. This is the fight. And you realize my mind goes, it stops. It goes, but she was struggling to destroy a camera. Like,
yes, bro, the nosebleed.
The nosebleed. Like,
she had a full on.
So you want me to believe she threw a rock. Bro. First, she threw herself from one...
Yeah, to get up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. You've been practicing your jumps.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And they showed that. And the training montage.
They were training.
So I'm okay with that. That's forgivable.
Training montage.
Forgivable.
It saves you.
Yeah.
But how are you struggling with taking a camera out and you throwing a huge ass rock?
Yeah, tell me how that makes sense.
You're pissing me off, Duffer Brothers.
Yeah, right, because all that training for what? And then she gets one nosebleed and then it's like,
oh my goodness.
Wait, what's going on, bro?
And are the pregnant lady, are they gone?
The pregnant ladies blew up, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
That whole thing.
So not only did 11 kill herself.
Yes.
She destroyed pregnant women.
Yeah. I want to get there. Another thing, though, is, too, how do they escape, like, the abyss and upside down so easily?
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're little cracks, and imagine coming back down into that, like, that little tower thing they had to. That's hard to do, I feel like. And not only that, like, why is it so hard for the government to enter the upside down, but for them it's so easy?
Oh, my goodness.
Just to get out.
It's easy. They know. They know every trick.
But to your point with the pregnant women, what do you think about the ending? So I'm talking about 11, number 8, setting it up. What do you think about that?
The ending of... I'm going to be perfectly honest, man. I didn't like it. Like I said, anything that just leaves so many more questions than, like, it needs to. Like, even in the final thing, you hear, like, a heartbeat. And everyone's like, oh, is that a clock?
Right.
Vecna's coming back, and there's, like, a missing episode. What did you think?
Okay, yeah. We can talk about the missing episode. That's another topic, the missing episode. But, yeah, so what I thought about it, one was... I get why they did it, right? Because it's like, oh, it's a campaign. They're thinking D&D. Oh, by the way, shout out to Gatorade. Sponsor us. Throwback edition. Throwback edition.
Sponsor us, Gatorade.
Yeah, how's it taste, Michael?
I wish I had the glasses.
You might get a nosebleed, bro. Be careful. No, but so yeah, the ending for me, I get why they did it, because D&D campaigns, it's up to the person that's running the campaign to believe at the end, right? It happens or it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I completely agree with you. Watching 5 seasons and that to be interpreted like, is she alive? Is she not? Like, to me, just, I don't know. I would rather have a good ending that made like that you just gave me, because then it's like it fits the story. Because it's like,
absolutely,
if she's not dead, right, and she is there, it's messed up that she doesn't go, but she doesn't tell Hopper, or like, right, like she doesn't see Finn. Like, that's only like they did so much for her, you know. Yeah. And I get it. She doesn't want for anyone to be alive. But then if she's dead, then it's an epic death.
I felt like they were just too afraid to write out characters, right? Like, I felt like they got into the hype of like, oh, the fan base, like what the fans want, like, oh, people love Nancy, like, okay, we got to keep Nancy around.
That's a good point.
People love Caleb. You know, we got to keep Caleb around. Yep. It's like Max. Oh, Max was a great character. But in my eyes, I would think the story would have benefited even more if Max just died.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like,
you're not wrong.
I think she gave a great season, and I think the way her character got taken from Vecna, like, even if she woke up in the final episode,
but she was missing throughout, because
just in a coma until they were all done. I would have accepted that.
Yeah.
You know, like, but it's just too much of like adding more characters, because like what happened to everyone's like the bald guy, you know, who's smuggling items.
That's true.
Everyone just graduates and forgets about the bald guy.
He was on an ending. Yeah.
Like, what happened to him? Like, and they just walk him down. Nancy shot 2 government officials, like officers, like.
That's ending. Yeah, like what?
Like, she has there's no penance to pay for that. They're just like, you know what? Like, you're good.
You're good.
It's good.
This was a misunderstanding.
You know.
But dude. I mean, that closure for me. I see how I thought it was gonna end. I know the government looked bad at first, and I know it was gonna be a impeding thing for the mission.
Yeah.
But I thought that during the Upside Down fight, or the Abyss fight, the government would finally understand, right? Like, and give hope to humans to go like, we need help, right? And that's where the army would come, like the bats, and now the government. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, I can then you see the well, I don't even know the Dr. K, was that her name, or I don't know who the doctor's name was, but then she's like, yeah, we got to help them, and we don't want them to take over the world, because now they have one mission solidified together.
Yes.
And then at the end of that becomes, you guys help serve the country. You guys get to, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We got to take 11.
That's good. You're cooking.
That's where I thought my mind was taking it. Only for them to go like, none of that. And then this doctor lady still lives. I want a satisfying death for her if you're gonna do that. If she's a villain,
yeah. It's like what do I else have to deal with? I got to deal with Vecna on one side, and I still have to deal with this military that doesn't believe that this guy exists.
Yes, it's after the Demogorgons came down and massacred their men.
And once he showed up, and you saw you're like, okay, this is the dude. This is the end game right here. Mm-hmm. This guy's obviously controlling the Demogorgons.
Yes.
You know. Maybe we're after the wrong person.
Yes, bro. See, that's the thing with me, and I think they do this all the time in shows and movies. And unfortunately, Welcome to Derry was kind of a victim to that too, with the general like, I could control it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's like, bro, come on now.
Come on, bro.
At one point, you got to think about like, I want to use this against Russia or whatever she wanted to use it against, but it's not gonna matter if your world is gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And it's like,
at what point do you have to go? What I'm fighting for is not even going to matter if this guy wins.
Yes.
If this guy wins, who cares about the bank robbery? You know?
Yes. Who cares if I'm gay?
Who cares?
Shout out to Will.
Hey, what up, Will?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like at that point, it's like no one gives a fuck if you're gay. You know, thank you, bro. But the world is ending in 3 hours.
Right?
It's like, no, dude.
Like, bro, we don't got time for this.
You know,
we don't got time for this, bro. Like, 100%.
I just think it does the show disservice when the stakes are always so high and none of the characters are dying. It's like you guys are not the Avengers. You're just humans.
Yeah, exactly.
You're kids, and it's like, what's up with? So you're gonna tell me like Hopper never thought about going back to the police station to pick up weapons so they can go into the Upside Down? Where every time they broke into a military base, they couldn't stop by the armory first?
100%,
Why
bro.
is Nancy the only one walking around with grade A weapons. Like,
that's so true. That is like, dude, you know what you're gonna fight against. Like that makes
Yes.
no sense to me.
yes.
And it's like, again, bro, like they should do something where the town of Hawkins dealt with so much. Even if it's not the government, maybe the town of Hawkins fights the government for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like start advocating, going, bro, like you're seeing this crazy, like your kids are missing this. I just feel like there should be more of that because it was like you're trying to keep it here.
Yes.
In this bigger art. It's like Thanos, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Even the little, like, bring all the superheroes.
And it's almost like they tried to keep it like a secret still.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, it's only happening in Hawkins. I'm so sorry. If this was happening in Hawkins and we found out, it's like the world would be like, no,
yes,
bro.
bro.
Like, people
It's
travel.
It's time.
It's
you know
like,
what I
hey,
mean?
don't go to Hawkins because
Yeah.
they're dealing with something extra
Yeah.
over there. Like, we
Right,
don't
right.
know. Like, people are going to move.
Good point. Yep.
Like, they're going to talk. They're
Yep.
going to call their parents.
Yep.
Like, hey, you can't visit this summer because
Yeah.
Demigorgons. What is a Demigorgon? Well, they exist now.
Dude.
You know?
Will has the body. Like, they just lit up the bodies to try to, you know, bring
Yes.
them back to life.
Yep.
Show a body to the news. Like, there's so much more that could have been, I felt like, done in that outside world. And I get it. They have so much time to tell a story. But it's like, dude, but you're making the audience now believe, like, why is this so, you know what I mean? Why is it so
Yeah.
secret? Why does it feel so small when this is such a, you're ending the world, bro? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think for me, if there was like maybe like an end point for Vecna's character to like touch, like we can't let this dude touch this, like, you know, the little thing they shot, you know?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say the military had that contained somewhere. And it's like, if Vecna touches that, that's game over.
Ooh, that's
You
good.
know?
That's good.
And I was expecting Vecna to bring his army
Yes.
into,
Yep.
you know, our world. And it's just like flooding,
Yeah.
flooding our world with like, and now because what we're protecting is on the military base, now the military is forced to fight.
So that's so
Vecna.
good. That's such a good point,
You
bro.
know?
That's such a good point. And
While Vecna is still getting prepared
Yeah.
for the mind flare. Let the war scene be the war
that
scene
makes
with
so
the
much,
military.
dude. That's
And while they're distracted,
Yep.
you know, the kids can go in and try to fight the mind flare.
Yes.
Before the mind flare gets completed or something.
bro.
It's
That Duffer Brothers, you listening? This is
just,
you listening?
I'm helping you. I'm not gonna help you again.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though, bro. And it's like, it just felt like I understood it because they're like, I don't understand it. I get where their heads are at. It's like, I want
Yeah.
to show this character Vecna. I mean, again, great actor. I wanted to shout out the guy's name.
Yeah, very talented.
Jamie Campbell Bower, bro.
He did a great job.
Yeah, you were
Chef's
great. I
Chef's
mean,
kiss.
costume looked kind of like the Grinch, but
Yeah.
you know, it's cool.
Will
Like,
always go down
yeah.
in history as one of the cool villains. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure. He was super cool.
Yeah,
but
I liked it.
I think they should have, like, you had a good point. I think they should have did season 5 almost to see, like, I think they needed another season. Introduce Vecna, introduce his backstory is fine, but to do it at the end, you're making him look weak, 1, and 2, you're not
Yes.
bringing any other of these other villainous characters.
Yes.
Now, because it just felt like he was beatable. You
He
know,
was,
and
yeah.
at the end of Thanos, like when I'm thinking Avengers because they did Thanos correctly.
Yeah.
Even in that fight where you had Cap, Thor, and Iron Man fighting them, you sort of like,
yeah.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this, boys. Like, you know what I mean?
You're literally sitting there and you're watching
Yes.
that, and you're like, maybe you guys should wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, right.
Like,
wait for enforcement.
Wait till Hulk comes
Yeah,
out. You know,
right.
maybe like, you know, and it's just, you do see that, you do feel it because now you're sitting there and you're like, I don't want my favorite character to die.
Right, 100%.
You know, slow down, Iron Man. You're walking too fast.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
let Cap get up first. You
Yup.
know, like, okay, it's gonna be a 3v. Okay, like how
Yeah.
is this gonna play out? You
And
know,
they needed to use like their actual mind and work together. And it felt
Yeah.
like, besides the guys attacking the mind flare, like it was just 11 versus Vecna. It just he felt beatable, bro. And I know Will stopped him too, but
yeah,
it just felt throwaway
it's
for
just
me,
it
bro.
was too
You know?
throwaway. Yeah.
So I don't even know where to go from here because let's talk about positives. Can we talk about positives before we like?
You know, the positive
Go
thing
ahead.
about Stranger Things was it was cool to see the graphics, them from going from like 0 to 100.
Yes.
That was still cool. The idea of it all, like,
Yeah.
I love how it surrounds D&D.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
The fantasy world. You're like, ooh, what can happen and all this stuff. And
Yep.
I I kind of, and you know, it sucks to even say that because I kind of wish they brought that back into the show.
Yeah, they kind of let it go a little bit.
For the final plan. It's like, hey, if we're going to stop the mind flare, like, how would we do it in D&D?
Right, yeah. You know? That's a cool way to do it, yeah.
Well, first thing I would do this. It's like, yes, we send Will the wizard. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
boom, it's like, they're moving their pieces.
They're moving their pieces, and it's getting that nostalgic feeling of like coming back to like what brought them together actually.
Yes.
You know, like 11's cool and stuff like that, but like I think the main gist for me that I fell in love with was like, and I'm not a big fan of D&D. I never played it, but when I watched the show, I was instantly intrigued.
Yeah, I wanted to play. I wanted to learn more. Yes.
So it was satisfying to see the D&D, but it was also frustrating to like not get much of it anymore because like the stakes are too high, but at the same time they're not too high.
Yeah, bro. Well, and to say it as like a season, right? It felt Game of Thrones moments for me because like Game of Thrones great show till season 8, right?
Oh man.
And Stranger Things was a great show, bro. Season 4, that finale.
Oh, that was great.
You know, like he had to risk his sacrifice and like, you know what I mean? Eddie, shout out to Eddie, but like season 5 just fell flat, and I know like I feel like they just tried too much on the nostalgic to like bring it back, right?
Yeah.
All these memories and you know, I felt satisfying to see Joyce actually taking the kill to Vecna.
Oh, that was so cool.
Hitting the head, you know, like
I love that.
Because what else was she doing?
Yeah, and you know what's cool? I love the hit, and I love how she's like, you fucked with the wrong family. Yeah. You know, and they start flickering through the memories of how he really did mess up. And so like I just missed that tension of like how like you did fuck up with the wrong family. Yeah. And you know, that line did give me goosebumps, and I was like, yes,
that was good.
Like, I felt it like in the But then I kept asking, I was like, is this the only reason why you kept her character around? Right. You know? Like I think and me personally,
like what else did she do, right?
When Vecna shows up at that beginning of the season, when he infiltrates the military base, it would have been amazing if Will's mom, Joyce, right, died. Vecna takes her right in front of Will's face.
And now Will has to, dude, what an arc, bro.
Would be, yes.
Will would have that Spider-Man Uncle Ben.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that'd be, yes. And
it's more
check it off the list. And it would have been cooler if Will delivered that line. You fucked with the wrong family.
Yes.
And then at that time, it shows him and his mom flashing together. You know what I mean? They're both like, she grabs
her looking.
You know how they did it in Derry where Richie comes and flicks him off. Joyce comes and just starts hitting it. Like, I don't know, bro. Cause you know what I mean? I'd be crying. He did it for his. You know what I mean?
He did it for his mama.
That's crazy, bro.
But that's what they're missing. It's like, okay,
bro.
You these characters
working here, bro.
Dude, I'm trying to
cook. Netflix, who you hiring Netflix?
Hire us.
Netflix, no. Two Bored Yonkos, bro. Look at this. Oh, look at us too. Anyway, sorry, bro. That would, dude.
Yeah,
I think that would have
served me, but I think that's what the character would have needed.
Yeah, it needed something. It needed like,
and it didn't need for him to come out as being like,
because they tried to give that to 11 maybe when they killed 8 if she died.
But no one cared.
But no one cared about 8. That's what I'm saying. If Hopper died, then 11 has stakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now that battle's like, this is for my daddy. You know what I mean?
Like I can't let Hopper just go like that. No,
right. If Holly died or Mike died, then it makes sense why Nancy was so bloodthirsty.
Yes,
but it was missing that. Like,
it was missing that.
Nah, I just want to be mad.
And they just kept trying to fuel it. It's like, we got to get Holly back. Bro, we got to get Holly back. It's like, okay. But what else?
Bro, I love that, bro. Okay, well, finishing thoughts, bro. What do you think?
Honestly, I have a question. Would you watch, now that it's all done, would you rewatch Stranger Things knowing how it already ended?
I hate this question, bro. That's a tough one. I really enjoyed season 1. I really enjoyed a couple, like season 4, bro. Season 1, season 4.
Chef's kiss.
I think season 2, season 3 were kind of Season 5, I think it was probably the worst one. Part 1, season 5, though, I thought was really good. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Verdict is, I wouldn't. Maybe if I have it on as I'm doing something.
Maybe.
I wouldn't want to watch it knowing that I know the ending that I know now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? How about you? Same question.
I think I'm in the same boat as you. I think now that like I could turn it on in the background like season 1 because season 1 still pulls me in. I'm still like wondering. I'm like, ooh, what happened? You know?
Yeah.
And it's still a good story, but I just feel like I don't think I can like relive those moments again under like because when I want to relive a moment, I want to be like, oh, I forgot this person's gonna die. You know, like I want to get there, and I just never got there.
Yeah.
It felt like false.
Yeah.
Like he falls from like the little satellite thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
he
Steve,
catches him.
yeah,
Steve catches him.
Yeah.
A man who's probably 150 pounds pulls another man who's probably 175 pounds back up.
Hey.
You know,
upside down gravity works different.
It's crazy, bro. No shoulder pain, no dislocation. And he's falling already. So what did you do? No one's grabbing the Will's legs.
Yeah.
And it would have been cool if Will just caught him with his mind. I would understand that.
See, that's sick.
But not his arm.
Yeah.
Him, I got you, man.
I know, bro.
You wanted the audience to cheer. They're friends now.
Yeah, right.
So, it's going to be a no for me, dog.
No, that makes sense. I do have one more other question.
What's up?
Is there any character that, because you mentioned it a little bit, is there any character during the season that died would make you stop watching? So, like, for instance, I think of Glenn from The Walking Dead. He died. I was like, I'm done. I'm done watching. Is there any character for you in Stranger Things that would have been like that for?
Honestly, for me, and I forgot the other guy's character, but I felt like if Dustin ever died.
Yeah, don't touch Dustin. Yeah.
Don't touch Dustin. If Dustin ever died, because his character is so, like, I feel like he's the glue.
The dude. Wavelength, baby, right there.
He is the glue that keeps the team together. And like, sure, he's not the main, like, not the leader.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, it's like Dustin and his like vulnerability with the what's his
Eddie or Steve
Steve.
Yeah.
And it went for me. It was Dustin, and then it was Steve.
Yeah, facts.
And it was their friend, like their brother dynamic, even to the point. And I really loved it, like when Dustin's like, "Hey, don't get on that ladder because you're gonna die."
Yeah.
You know, and then the ladder moves and it falls, and you look down, and he could have died.
Yeah.
And I love that because it shows like how grieving he was for that, and how sometimes when you are grieving, people don't understand. Like, you might not be able to like say what's exactly going on in your head, but and I think that was like the difficulty of the scene. He's like, I don't. How do I say this to you, like, without like you thinking weirdly? You know, it was just
100%.
I just love that brother dynamic. So 100%. If Dustin died for me, like, I probably would have been like hesitant to watch this new season. I ain't gonna lie. How about you?
No, you called it, bro. I was thinking the same person. I'll try. Is there anyone else? I think, but no, Dustin was on my list. Everyone else could have been fair game.
No, for real. Like,
you know what I mean?
I think Dustin, Steve, and then probably Nancy.
Yeah. Walk them down, Wheeler.
I love
Nancy,
that.
walk them down,
Wheeler. You know? I think it's cool, but I think also, like, some of these characters just survive too long.
Yeah. Now, before we end it, if they do make a spinoff, I heard there might be an animated series.
Oh, man.
There might be a spinoff without any characters. They might follow Hopper. By the way, if Hopper was dead, pronounced dead or whatever, everyone thought he was dead, how did he become the sheriff again? I don't know. Anyways, that's a different question. But
they just gave his job back.
Right, like, bro. Like, oh, you were alive, huh?
Hey,
like, that's
man,
crazy.
Hey, welcome back. You know what? You the chief.
Would you watch it?
The spinoffs?
If there's a spinoff, and anything could,
Honestly, I might just to see how good the writing is because I feel like it's the same thing what they did with Game of Thrones. Like they're like done now. They're like over it, you know.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we're working on. We got the deal for the other projects that we're working on. So now we're focusing on those. So you're gonna get less of this. So I would watch them maybe, you know, just to see. Once I see the trailer, I'll be like, ooh. But it's like at this point, I'm over the Upside Down.
Yeah,
like there's nothing in the Upside Down that's really making me like, oh, I wonder what else exists. It's because you had a chance to show me.
Yeah, it's true.
All the creatures you could have possibly thought of for the Upside Down, and you never did.
You know they're gonna make some BS too, like some reasoning behind that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by this way, this berserker of a creature existed.
Yeah.
He's like Vecna, but he's not.
He's
you know
not.
what I mean?
He's the cousin
He's
of
actually
Vecna.
deadlier than Vecna. Where was he? Where was he during this day?
He? Oh, he was locked in the mountain.
Yeah.
And when Vecna died,
Right.
he released him.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You know something like
So
that's gonna happen.
Vecna was really protecting us. The Mind Flayer
yeah.
was really protecting us from a bigger threat. Thank you, Mind
Yeah,
Flayer.
thank you, Mind Flayer. You're the real MVP
man.
here. I didn't want to kill any of the humans because I wanted to work together. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't want to talk.
I didn't know how to express myself.
Yeah. If we're one hive mind, we could really do damage together. You know, they ended up killing me. I just see him in like, you know, whatever afterlife he's in, just talking to. I was never asked me how I was doing or if I was controlled.
Right. No,
Right?
Who's controlling me?
I was a good guy, bro. Trust me.
Oh, man.
Gosh, bro. Well, that was our edition of season 5, the finale of Stranger Things.
Thank you guys for watching. Yes. Oh my goodness.
All right, bro. What else did you watch today? What else did you watch?
Let me see. What else did I watch?
Ooh. Can I say the line? Can I say the line from the Who's clapping around here? Bro, let me start off by saying the dopest line from Anaconda, bro.
Okay, talk to
me. I don't know
me.
if it's the dopest line, but the dopest idea behind it.
Oh, what was it?
Do you want a B-plus life? or it's when Paul Rudd goes, how the fuck did we end up here? Like, talking about, like, how did we get there, bro? Okay, bro. I mean, review. What do you think? Opening night, $5 Tuesday.
Honestly,
what are you thinking?
it's, you know what, when I was watching that, Jack Black, Paul Rudd, I was thinking, I was like, dude, this is so nostalgic.
This is
like,
cinema, bro.
We got, like, two good comedians making a great, like, and I love the idea, right? Mm-hmm. They're trying to make an Anaconda movie.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And it's like, it's a movie within a movie.
Right.
And so you're like, okay, like, I get it. Like,
yeah.
They're trying to, like, get this. And at the same time, they're trying to make one. Yeah. They're getting chased by an Anaconda. Right. I thought that was a brilliant idea.
Bro, it's one of those movies you're just like, I wish I thought of that. Oh, man. I was 2 seconds away, bro. I had something similar, you know?
That's like, how you revamp a series. Like,
yeah, bro. So good, bro. So what is your review?
Man, I'm honestly gonna give it like that's a must see.
Yeah, must see. Opening night though, or you could wait a week or two.
Oh man, would I wait a week or two? If you needed a good laugh, that's definitely opening night.
Yeah.
I felt like Jack Black served us, Paul Rudd served us. It was great. From start to finish, I was interested.
Yes.
You know, how did you feel?
Bro, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. For me personally, it was an opening night. I could see it being pushed back to a 1 or 2 weeks or even waiting for a streaming service.
Yeah.
If you're not into that type of humor, it's slapstick funny.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I was like, my girlfriend was watching with me.
Yeah.
And there was a part where Paul Rudd, right, he was we were talking about all the time. He was because we're also actors and we're in this industry. So he was sitting in the chair. The makeup artist was doing his thing, and he's like preparing his lines. Like, should I deliver it like this? Should I deliver it like that? You know? And bro,
this is one line too.
One line for a doctor role, bro. I'm Asian, bro. You don't understand how many times I'm doctor number 1 or 2 or even 4, bro.
Yeah, tell him, Jerry.
So I felt it, bro. And he's like, I don't know how to deliver this line. There was a line that I felt was familiar to. I had to deliver triplets, and I was like, you're having triplets. Or should I have said it? You're having triplets. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I struggle with the same thing, Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
So it hit me in the feels, bro. I was like, bro, that's me. And then he goes, well, if you want a discount at Lowe's, let me know, bro. Bro, that's so mean.
It's like, why does every actor do that?
Yes,
Like,
bro.
always volunteer your services. No one asked.
So
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I love when he actually got on set and he did his line.
Yeah.
It's like, they're like, cut. Can you drop the accent?
what is this guy doing?
What is this guy doing? You know?
Bro. So that alone for me, like, already boosted the rating for me.
Yes.
But even like as two filmmakers as ourselves, like me and Mike used to create really bad films back in the day. Quatch, you know, like so like I was watching it and it was just so nostalgic for me, bro. I felt like, man, I was these guys and I'm ending up to be these guys because I'm like, I asked Mike the other day, do you want a B+ life? Are you gonna
You know what? When I was watching it, one of my favorite characters, and honestly, I didn't expect it, but it was the snake handler.
Yeah, bro.
The snake handler was so funny. I don't like, and I knew like, and something in the back of my mind was like, what if they made the snake handler like unable to like? He's not really a snake handler. He just likes the idea of snakes. You know?
Yeah, that's so funny, bro. That is
Like
so funny.
he does not know exactly what he's doing. You know,
Yes.
and he's like, he's all mysterious, and he's like, "Don't laugh at my friend," you know. And his friend's the snake. You know,
Yeah.
I loved it,
Bro, when he escapes the room though, that first time, or he escapes that boat the first time,
Yes.
like I was like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen?
Oh,
I thought
here it comes.
exactly what you said. I was like, he doesn't know how to handle that snake. It's like that's gonna be the thing, and he's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
He was so funny, bro. He was so funny. How like what makes a comedian to you like pop out during a film like? Because I love that you said that moment and you gave him his flowers. His name is Santiago Braga, by the way, or that was his character name. Selton Mello played that character.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I don't know. Like you're right because he did pop. Like even the screen time that he had, he killed it for me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what makes a character for you? Being an actor makes a character like that believable. You know what I mean? Like what did he do right?
I thought his timing was spot on.
Yeah.
You know, like every
Yeah.
time he said something, it wasn't like over the top. Like it was very believable.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
you ever went on vacation,
You
and
know a guy like that?
You
Like-
know a guy like that. The guy who's driving the boat.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a foreign country and the guy
Yeah.
who's driving the boat, it's not supposed to be the guy who's driving the boat.
Yes,
And he's
bro.
like, you're like, you drive boats? He's like, you drive boats. You're like, can you take us over here? Are we gonna make it there? Maybe, maybe not. You know,
Right.
Can I trust this guy?
Yeah, right.
I think I love characters like that.
100%.
Where you're like, I'm not sure if we should trust, but they were so full of they were just throwing their trust at this
Yes.
guy. Yeah, dude, he's a snake handler. He has Anaconda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, makes sense to me. Let's go. Let's film a movie.
Yeah.
You know, even the boat, how they got the boat.
Oh gosh.
You know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was
Yeah.
really, really funny.
Bro, I would want to. I told my girlfriend at the end, I was like, I'm never going to the Amazon. Like, I'm never going to the Amazon. It's not worth it. But like going on a boat like that, it's kind of like I don't know, might be fun. Like,
Yeah.
would you go to the Amazon, bro?
No, man,
Never,
no,
right?
no, dude. Because
Never.
there's things that I feel like everything in like Amazon
He'll
can kill
eat you,
you.
100%. Insects.
It's just like you could
Gators.
piss in the water and something shoots up your piss.
That's so funny.
You
guys.
know, like
Yes.
you have to be even careful when you pee
Yes,
in
bro.
like the Amazon.
Yes, bro. Oh man, and talking about the piss, I know you didn't like it as much, but that scene was killing me, bro. That part was.
You know, it's not even the fact that I didn't like it. I liked it. I
You
just
just
felt
thought
like
it
the
was too
bit
much.
lasted
Too
too
long.
long.
Yeah.
You know, but I enjoyed what they were talking about. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I can't. I have to sit while I pee. You know, you're like, huh?
He's like, bro, you have to do it. He's like, dude, I want to pee on you so bad.
So bad.
You know how bad I want to pee on you.
It's like trying to hype himself
I
up.
love
to do
when
it.
like you can make a situation funnier.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
By just the dialogue. Like the situation's already funny. Now, like the dialogue in between, it's like you couldn't say you could take this dialogue somewhere else and it would be out of pocket.
Yes.
But you do it during this situation, you're like, it's just hilarious.
It's just so necessary.
It's so necessary.
You know?
How about the Anaconda 2 that the Sony was making? So they're like seeing it on the ship.
I love that moment.
What are you guys doing? We're making Anaconda. Like, who would have thought, right?
Yeah. You said you have the rights to the film.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love it. That's probably one of my favorite parts.
That was
because
so
I wasn't
funny.
expecting that.
Yeah.
I really wasn't expecting. But someone said in the writers' room was like, "What if, as they're filming, you had a real film set come through?
Yes.
You'd be like, what are you guys doing? Hey, man, we're making an Anaconda movie. Part 2. And then you find out who was on the film set.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, they really were making an Anaconda.
Like the movie just kept coming out these way crazy situations.
And you know, it's for some reason, it still felt balanced.
Yes, it did.
It still felt like...
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
It was over the top, but it felt like it wasn't like leaking.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the water wasn't spilling. Like, come on now. Like the way they tied the pig on the dude on Jack Black. You know?
My goodness!
He's like
as
running,
bait.
and then the pig wakes up. Like it's over the top, but it makes sense. Like all right,
makes sense.
I might would have done that. And Paul Rudd plays such like a innocent puppy guy, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's like this. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just so innocent.
Now I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
If I was Paul Rudd and you were Jack Black,
okay,
right?
Hey.
And I told you
Would I pee on you?
I had the rights
to the movie.
to the Anaconda movie.
Okay.
Would you, how mad would you be
If you lied to me,
if I lied to you?
I'll be pissed at you, bro. Because I would be the first one to sign up on that. I'm like, you got it, bro. Let's go. I would, dude. I'm risking everything for that, bro. And for you to go, I don't have the rights. I'm like, this is stupid. You know what I mean? I would be so mad, bro. I don't know if it would destroy our friendship, but it would be up there, bro. I'd be like, I would have a hard time trusting you for anything. How about you, bro? Paul Rudd lied to you.
Well, after watching that's a big lie.
It's a big lie.
That's not even like...
It just would suck because if it was like a day, we spent a day out into the desert to try to film Anaconda, right? Because you have the rights, and it's like, I don't have the rights. I'm like, well, I wasted a day. It's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'm spending, you know what I mean? Like,
How much
money.
Oh, my goodness.
And plus how excited I would be, bro. I'd be so excited. If you said you had the rights to Captain America, bro, think about it.
Oh, man.
And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't have the rights. I'm like, dude, why?
But you know what's crazy? It's like all that time he spent typing.
True.
He didn't go, let me just look to see.
That's a good point. That's a plot hole.
Let me just Google real quick because because my best friend says the sky is blue today doesn't mean I should assume the sky is blue today, you know?
That's so true though, bro. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So whose fault is it? Jack Black.
They have to both take accountability.
You gotta hold yourself accountable. Because I would look it up and Mike told me.
Look it up. You're gonna have to show me.
So we talked about favorite moments. We talked about, characters. Is there anything else? Anaconda.
Honestly, I thought it was a great I thought comedy was going back to the right place when I watched that movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it was something as crazy as that. Like it was like, okay, can we make more good movies like that? We're not trying to preach an agenda. Mm-hmm. There's no agenda that we're trying to hide or we're trying to make people try to buy into. It was just like, hey man, we're trying to make a movie about an anaconda, you know?
Yep.
And we can see what unfolds
Yep.
with people who are very passionate about making filmmaking. And I love that. What do you thought?
I completely agree with you, bro. I think these types of movies are less made now, like these slapstick kind of funny that, like you said, that don't hold a bigger agenda. So it was a fresh breath air for me, to be honest, and I hope they make more stuff like that too. That'd be awesome, bro. So
I love it.
that was our review for Anaconda.
All right, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thanks for watching.
So Doomsday.
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 That new Doomsday trailer.
That new Doomsday trailer.
What are your thoughts? What are your
Bro, I'm like trying to think. What were my thoughts? I watched it and he sent it to me on Instagram. I didn't see it. And I thought it was fire the first time I watched it. Because at first it was cool to see Professor X and Magneto together.
Yep.
And then the James Marsden as Cyclops. Like such a cool scene
goodness.
in the blue. But at the same time, I'm like in my head, like again, I was excited, and then I thought about it a little longer as we were commenting back and forth to each other, and I thought about it. I'm like, isn't he dead? Like, wait,
yes,
isn't he dead? Like, do I care about this? Like, you're right. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was mixed reviews for me. How about you?
I think I'm in the same boat as you. I thought it was so cool to see Cyclops is like laser going crazy.
That was tight.
Excuse me. Yeah, I thought it was so cool to see Cyclops' laser like going crazy. I would say the cool thing is because you know Cyclops as a character, normally when he's doing that, it's like if he takes his glasses off, like there has to be a big enough threat for him to be like, I have to remove these glasses.
That's a good point because there's no going back.
It's either there's no going back. Like he has to put them back on to contain his sight, or to, you know what I'm saying, to contain the laser beams in his eyes.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
So I think whatever happened in that scene was either, hey, this is it.
Yeah,
I have to do this, or someone just died.
Yep.
Someone very significant died, and he's grieving. You know, because he just witnessed it. And if you look in the background, there's like gigantic legs moving. So it's either Sentinels or the Doombots. But I think it's probably going to be like maybe a mixture of both.
That makes sense, actually, because they're both machines.
They're both machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I actually didn't think of that when I watched it. That's a very good point, because he would never, you're right. For him to take those glasses off, it means life or death, right? At this point. Like,
at that point,
he's going to hurt everyone around him. Like, he can't control it anymore. So,
yeah. So whatever's in front of him has to be a big enough threat.
Yeah. How mad would you be, though, right? So they show that scene, and then they give him screen time, and it lasts 2 minutes. How mad would you be? Because you're like, now that you think about it, it makes you question it. Is it just going to show how
they died?
Yeah.
Oh. I hope not, man. Because they gave us, if you look at his costume, right?
Yeah, it's so cool. His blue, yep.
That's the original X-Men, X-Men 97?
Yeah.
Costume.
97, bro, yeah.
You know, so he has like the whole belt on, the whole gear on. Like, I honestly, I really want him to say, like, to me, my X-Men.
That's tight.
Oh, that would be like,
fire.
Bro.
Yeah.
I just feel like we might not get that. Like,
yeah, and that's the hard part about this whole and we talked about this off camera, but this multiverse world, it's like, I don't know where I care anymore. Is it my world that's happening to? Is it a different world? Because, like, I get it. Maybe they're setting up for Avengers versus X-Men. That's cool, but which X-Men is it? Is it from, again, another world that I'm like, should I care about this world? Like the Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange movie. I didn't care for it, bro, just because it was cool to see, oh, wow, look, it's Reed Richards. And just to die, you know what I mean?
Just to die just like that.
So, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it. But
I'm in the same boat as you, because it's like, where should I care now? Like, because when we were growing up, you know, we had the OG Avengers.
True.
Right? Like, everyone had their favorite Avenger, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, and we're like, ooh, is anyone going to die?
Yep.
If someone dies, who will die?
Right.
Who's coming on the team? Who's joining the team?
Yeah, that was cool. Yep.
And you just cared. Like, now, like, just exactly what you said. Like, I find it hard to care about these Marvel characters now. Like,
that's true.
It's the only character I really care about right now is Spider-Man, honestly. Like,
yeah, that's a good point. Tom Holland just
and I know they're not going to kill the Golden Goose.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a very good point. Who else would I care about? Because I'm thinking Thunderbolts. Is anyone on that team? Bucky from Winter Soldier, but even
not really, bro. Like, he hasn't stay where he's at. Like,
Thor.
I mean, I care about Thor, and I see that's what they're doing now. Like, they have to bring Chris Evans back.
Yeah.
You know, they have to bring RDJ back.
Yeah.
They have to bring, you know,
like you already cared about them once. Now it's like, now you want me to recycle my care for them, right? Like,
care about them again, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Because now they're back alive, and it's like, so now I'm feeling like we're gonna get the different realities of our comic book characters, you know, and maybe it takes place in the 90s.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, so I was thinking like, okay, well, he's wearing the 90s outfit, so maybe this, like, Fantastic Four took place in a different universe, and like it looked like the 80s, 70s, 80s vibe.
Yeah.
So now it's like, what, 10 years forward, 1995, you know.
See, yeah, again, questions for me, because you're right. Fantastic Four happened there, but then you saw at the end of Thunderbolts, if you probably didn't, I don't know if you watched it, but it shows Fantastic Four coming down. You see,
really,
it shows them coming down, and Thunderbolts are like, well, we're the Avengers. Who is this ship? You know what I mean? And it's like, but is it Fantastic Four during their time period, or is it now, like you said, 20 years into the future? Like,
yeah, and I feel like the threats are so like what is Doom after?
Yeah.
You know, like when we saw Avengers, or when we were watching like the different Marvel movies, we were able to see like the chase after the Infinity Stones. The threat of like letting an Infinity Stone get into the wrong hands.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, we saw what that power is able to do. What happens when someone can gather all of them?
Right.
And you're like, okay, now we know. And even as he's gathering all the Infinity Stones from each and every character or part of the universe, you're just sitting there watching like, oh my goodness, this guy is getting more and more powerful. How are they going to beat him?
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, for me, it's like, I want to know the level of
threat.
Yeah, the threat level before I enter the movie.
Yeah, dude.
Not just by the name of Doom. Okay, cool.
No,
Doomsday.
you make a really good point, though, because I think that's what made the Avengers so interesting. Well, that Thanos saga was they showed each Infinity Stone on its own. Like, Captain America was the Power Stone with Red Skull, and then you had Guardian Galaxy, the Blue Stone. You know what I mean? The Time Stone.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. I know Doctor Strange was the Time Stone, the green one. But it's like, these stones were their own movie problems.
Yes.
And then it became, dude, this guy had 6 of them? What? Yes. Like, you just showed the level of threats at that point. Absolutely. And it's, what is Doctor Doom after? Are they just going to show it in the movie now? Because now there's so much, again, just like subcontext of like, you have to understand Doctor Doom was a guy that was trying to do good for his country. And you know, explain all this stuff when Thanos, he didn't have to explain a single thing because you just knew how threat, like the level of threat it was.
It's like, I don't know like, what this dude's about, but the fact that he's going out his way to secure it, like, wow. Like,
and that's a great point to steer to and talk about villains, bro. What do you think? What villains can you agree with,
man,
buddy? Let me get some toss-ups. Let me get some toss-ups.
You know what?
Let me get some toss-ups to you, okay? I wrote a couple down.
Not even agree with, but I would say like you could see their side.
Yes.
I would say like there's a few villains where I'm like, okay, I can see where you're coming from. I would say Thanos is one of my favorite ones.
Tier. Yep.
He's definitely top tier because it happened on his planet. He saw what had happened on his planet.
Yeah.
He saw the after effects of what happened on his planet.
Yes.
So he's like, okay, well,
I
should take this upon like, and if you're thinking about it, you're like, wow, this man, this being cared so much, right, that he's willing to take the burden, of all existence on his shoulders, and he's saying, hey, I'm going to be the scapegoat. You're going to hate me, yes. But you guys will live longer.
Yeah.
And one day you're going to thank me.
Yeah.
Because your planet's going to not, like, it's going to survive.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
What was that quote you said the other day? The strongest wills or the strongest choices are made with the ones with the strongest wills.
Yeah,
that sums it. Yeah, right there, and that sums it up, bro.
Strongest wills.
There was another one too that was like Gamora was like, "You don't understand or you don't get it," and then Thanos was like, "No, dear, I'm the only one that gets it.
I'm the only
one." And so like his dialogue alone, you can tell the burden he carried on his shoulders. Oh my
goodness, yes.
You know, and the extent of what he like, dude. Again, what's the other line we said when he said, "What is it?" Or you did all that for only to come back to me.
Oh,
you said it the other day.
Oh my goodness, he said, "You couldn't live with your failures." And where did that bring you? Right back to me. Oh, goosebumps,
bro. Thanos is up there, bro. I didn't even put Thanos on my list because I knew that was probably a shared one for us. I wanna go to Killmonger, bro. Since we're talking about Marvel.
Killmonger.
What do you think about Killmonger? Because think about it, bro. He was trying to help the oppressed.
Yes.
The whole movie, right?
Yep.
He wanted to come back because he was left out, kind of messed up from from his lineages or his heritage, right?
Yeah.
He didn't get a choice. So, and what did T'Challa do at the end of the movie? He made Wakanda scene because he believed in what Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, was doing. And there was this line he says, bro, that as I was looking at lines, he's like, "Throw me in the sea because even my ancestors knew death was better than bondage."
Oh,
bro,
yes.
as they're dying on that sunset scene, bro,
yes.
these are both like this. They just both can relate, you know what I mean? And it was like, bro, Killmonger again. I mean, what he did wasn't right, but I almost could agree with him because he's trying to help the people. Like Wakanda had the resources to help people.
Yeah.
So why are you hiding it? And not only that, all these people are being, you know what I mean? Like the poor's poorer. You wanted to help them. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Right? What do you think, bro?
No, dude, I and it's crazy that we say these like characters like they're like wow because they're so like left side or right side, you know. It's just because how they conduct themselves. You know, like if Killmonger didn't kill a bunch of people. Right. Would you let him back in Wakanda? Mm-hmm. Like, would you actually hear what he had to say?
Right.
Hey, I'm like what's the name? Your cousin. Can I come back? It's like no. You didn't hear him the first time when he was nice. Yeah. So now you have to hear him when he's like a demon. You know.
And think about what he did. He took Wakanda stuff from the museum and brought it back to him, and he took the guy's head that that messed him up, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the guy's name, but like, so it's not like his intentions were bad. He wanted to bring back what was Wakanda's and also bring back the guy that screwed you. Remember they were looking for him in the first place? Like, so is it right? Like, and then he killed all those people because he was in the military. He showed that side of it where he's like, dude, it doesn't make sense. So to your point, like, yeah, dude. I mean, again, he carried that burden, but he knew he needed to make these choices or be the strong ones because the other people can't make them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Think about all the other people you guys kicked out of Wakanda because of your mistake. Because you went ahead and you left and you created a baby with someone else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why is that my fault?
Why is that my fault? So I got to live with the sins of my father.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. So
Killmonger's a good one. Okay.
Killmonger's a great one.
Another one I have, bro. Since we're in the superhero genre, not Marvel. Syndrome, bro. Syndrome.
Can you blame him?
Bro, look, get this, bro. So he wanted to be a superhero, right?
Okay.
Mr. Incredible. During that scene, he was a kid. He's like, fly home or go home, buddy. Right? And he's like, I can help you, Mr. Incredible. I can even call the cops. He wanted to show people that didn't need powers to be super, right?
Yes.
And then guess what, bro? He also created this machine to kill superheroes if they get out of line.
Yeah.
Think about Batman with Superman, bro. What happens if Superman just decided to be evil? What are you going to do? Batman has ideas, right?
Yeah.
Syndrome came up. And in the end, he really just wanted everyone to have superpowers. Who's to blame him, right? It's like...
You can't...
Who's to blame him, bro?
Blame him.
The problem is he's a narcissist, and he was, you know, like, all about himself, but...
Yeah. But imagine you meeting your favorite superhero.
Yep. He says this line too. He just said,
and they shit on you.
That's exactly it. He said something about like, look at the heroes you admire, or don't look at that heroes you admire because they'll just turn your back, like you just said.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there like, wow, like I spent my entire time, you know, And that is a quote. It's like, don't
Yeah.
look up your heroes because they're gonna disappoint you.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that was a good telltale of like,
Yeah.
like not everyone's perfect. You know, not everyone. You don't meet everybody in their finest moments.
Yes.
And that was a moment where, it changed a kid's life, like the way he thought about heroes.
His
And he's
trajectory went boom.
like, yeah.
Because all he wanted to do was help, and he was a smart guy. He could have been a great
He could have been
sidekick,
a
bro.
great scientist.
And there was a point where Mr. Incredible, or he like had Mr. Incredible at like his lowest point, right? And Mr. Incredible's like, I shouldn't have treated you that way. He's like, the only reason you say that is because you see me as a threat now.
Yes.
And it's like,
Oh, that's so good.
it's like, bro, because
Yes.
again, I'm not saying like superheroes look down at like human beings, but
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, bro. Like if a Superman was flying, I don't think he would really bat an eye on me until I was holding kryptonite. Then it's like, all right, what do you have to say?
Whoa, this guy is okay.
Right.
And you know what? Since we're speaking of Superman,
Go ahead.
Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor.
What does he say? I can't even remember. He says something about a god, bro. He's like, and again, nothing against my Jesus Christ, my God, bro. He's all powerful, all good. But Lex Luthor says a line that's like, if he was all powerful and he was all good, then he wouldn't be all powerful. To anyone besides Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, bro, because he's 100% right. You're giving power to these guys. And that's why there's another one, bro, as we're on this topic. The God Butcher. The God Butcher was right. These guys are putting in the Greek mythology, are putting their humans in the torture. You know what I'm saying? Like no salvation type stuff, bro.
Yes.
So is Gore, the God Butcher, wrong for killing gods? Look at Zeus in that movie. He was, don't worry about it. He's drinking, don't worry about it. Living his best life while humans are suffering?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Preach.
Dude,
He's
you're
cooking.
a can of worms, bro.
He's cooking.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead. You talk.
No. Magneto.
Magneto, but again, he suffered, right?
Yeah.
And he's trying to help, again, just build this. Magneto's a really good one, though, because Professor X is like, I need to work with society. Magneto's like, screw that. I've been screwed so many times. Can you blame the guy?
No.
Come to my island where superpowers aren't looked down upon, bro. Like, that Magneto's actually a really good one. I didn't even think of Magneto, bro. But that actually, he might even be S tier villain in terms of like the list with Thanos, just because he's fighting for something too.
And he's fighting for a legitimate cause, like because humans despise mutants.
Yep, mutants. Yep.
Sure, Professor X wants to do it as peacefully, so he's like the MLK.
Yeah, MLK.
And then you have the
Malcolm X.
Yep. From. So it's like,
yes,
okay, I can see both sides.
Yeah.
And sometimes you watch X-Men and things happen and you're like, Professor X, shut up. Let Magneto do what he needs to do. Dog. Because he's not wrong in this part. If Magneto doesn't like, and I love the balance of that X-Men have. Like you have this like person who wants to do it by any means necessary, right? Which he doesn't care about hurting humans, you know? He's like, all right, well, if we hurt a human, we hurt a human. Then you have the other side of like, hey, like, we can get what we want without hurting humans.
Yeah.
Let's show humans that we're not all the same.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I could side with Magneto too.
Yeah.
Like, he had a horrible upbringing.
They killed his whole family.
Nazis,
yeah. Nazis,
you know?
yeah. It's dude. I don't even like to take it into like even humanity. Those people are necessary, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It sucks because you're like, why is that guy so like? Can't he do it like this peaceful way? But it's like, bro, we don't fight back. You know what I mean? Then it's like we're always just gonna be stepped on, bro. And like I don't know. So that's a very good point. Is there any other villains that you want to mention? That right? 'Cause I got one. S tier villain, bro.
Carrie.
Carrie from the
horror
movie. Carrie. Explain yourself. What do you talk? What do you mean, bro?
Goodness.
Explain yourself.
Carrie was bullied.
That's true. Carrie was bullied.
And then they threw pig blood on her. You gonna tell me You're not
her
gonna
crash out
snap.
valid. Her crash out is valid.
You're at a prom. You're gonna do that to me. You know, like I'm not saying you want to die, but like you're asking to die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you true. That is true. That's true. That's a good one, bro. I got one. The Grinch. The Grinch, bro. Let me tell you, bro.
He deserved it. Go ahead.
Because same thing. Like you said with Carrie, they outcasted him. They were like, "Who is this green looking dude, bro?" Didn't give him a chance. He tried to be festive,
all
bro.
because he looked different.
All because he looked different. You know, I understand him, bro. And then also think about it. Whoville thought that it was about presents and thought about it was about giving and all that, bro. But really, in the end of the day, it's about the people who you loved and spending time with them, bro. That's what Christmas is about.
And that's what Grinch was trying to do.
You take away the presents, take away these materialistic things, bro. Come on, bro.
They made him such a bad guy,
right,
but it's like
bro.
you guys were outcasting this dude.
Right. It's all.
And didn't he belong to one of them?
Something.
I'm pretty sure, like at the end of the movie,
yeah, he was. Yeah, he did. Like
he was just a little hairier than the other ones. Like. And he was green. Like, you're like, dang, bro, it's my mama down there, like, and I can't even join my mama because my daddy won't claim me. Dang.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Grinch is there, bro.
Talking about defective family.
And then I just want to end this with going best quote from a villain, and this is one that just I think resonates with me. I think with you too. Okay. Green Goblin, bro, and it's that time when Spider-Man's down. I'm talking about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Ooh. He's on the ground and he's like, dude, we're very much the same. And Tobey Maguire's like, no, we're not. You're not like me at all. And he's like, well, to each their own. And he says, the one thing they love more to see a hero is to see a hero fail. Right? Yeah. And then he's like, and that reminds me of that one quote from Two-Face when he's like, you either die a hero or live long enough to be a villain. Because it's so true though, bro. Like everyone wants to see a hero, right? Yeah. But what's more is to like people would rather just throw that hero down. Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think?
I would say that too, but I would say like the thing is, it's like you can only please people for so long.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Before they turn your back,
do one thing
because you're gonna do one thing, and it might not be the thing that they agreed with. Yeah. You know, so one day you could be the hero because you saved someone from falling from a building, but like, let's say the person that you did, like, let's say you couldn't save them, you know, in time.
Yep. Then it's your fault.
Oh, he didn't have time. He should have showed up quicker. Yeah. You know, like it's like, okay, now, like, and you see the way they do Spider-Man all the time. Yeah. You know, he gives us everything. This event. Yep, exactly. Well, if Spider-Man didn't exist, villains wouldn't be around. It's like, whoa.
Right. How does that make sense?
You know, so I think, you live long enough and people will start, just like Batman. Like you, unfortunately, you're going to need the downfall guy. Like, someone to take the downfall. Like, the building exploded. We only saw Batman jump out. Like...
And to take it into like our lives, and why I say that's like resonates with us is because it's like when you're doing lower, because when I think of a hero, I think of someone that's doing better, right? Like better. I don't say better than me, but just better, right? They're a hero. They're doing stuff that you wish that they could do. Yeah. And it's like, if it benefits them, it works out, right? The hero works in my favor. Like it works out. But I think to take it to like how we talked about it before, where we're starting to go to the gym or we're starting this podcast and it's like, oh, look at these guys. They're doing their thing. Let's celebrate that, you know, until we start doing good. Right. And it's like, well, and then the comments are, I always knew you guys had it. There's always something about you too. There's always something. I did it. And then one time, like Mike's going to say something. I might say something. And the first time we get any type of feedback is going to be, oh, like I knew these guys shouldn't have been, you know what I mean? It's so much easier because it's like, it's almost that jealousy, right? Like, I wish I could do what that hero can do. But since I can't wait to see them make a mistake. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's the expectation of failure. It's like, bro. How can they weather this? You know, are they going to weather it? I want to see if they could. Right. I want to see if they fail where I failed. Yes. You know? Yeah. Like, I couldn't be a hero. Like, let's see you be a hero.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
I think... for one of my favorite movie quotes from a villain would be, and I always love it, but Thanos.
Okay. Yeah.
He says,
There were so many quotes from Thanos too. Go ahead.
"Oh, he was a prophet."
Yeah, he was.
bro.
He was a prophet. They could have wrote a book of him.
They could have wrote a book.
A book of Thanos. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
He says, "Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same."
Ooh.
I love that. That. And now it's here, or should I say, I am. Like, oh my goodness! I love it.
Wait. He says that. When does he say that? I know that line, but he says "I am." Is that why the Iron Man goes "I am Iron Man"? Is that because of that?
It could
line?
be. It could have been.
That's crazy. Wow,
could have been.
bro. What does that mean to you, though, bro? What does that mean to you? I mean, such a dope line.
For him to say that,
yeah,
like he's like, man, like, no matter what you guys do,
yeah,
I still play a role in your future.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm always in your head.
So you can fight me.
Yep.
You can run from it.
Mm-hmm.
You can be afraid of it. But at some point in time, destiny is going to come back for you. And I am here.
Yeah.
I am your destiny.
Yeah, bro.
Face me.
Right.
And
bro.
that's what I love about Thanos. Like, he was just not, like, unrelenting.
I mean, he wanted all the smoke, bro.
Yes, he wanted it. He literally brought a planet down.
Dude, dude. That's a villain done right.
Or moon.
So
Did you
many
just
ways.
throw a planet?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
bro.
yes.
Thanos was so done right because it wasn't like it just wasn't. I don't know. You sometimes they introduce these OP characters and you're just like, oh, no one's gonna beat him. And he was OP in his own way, but it was like he just backed it up, bro.
Yes.
Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
It was like, oh, Thanos. Every time he was on screen was just a great villain, bro. Great villain. Top of the line. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, guys. That was this edition of Two Bored Yonkos. We went through Stranger Things, Anaconda, Doomsday, the new trailer, and villains. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we out. Bye.